Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WWF Main Event Royal Rumble. We are here live in Pittsburgh, PA. I am your host, Douglas, the Brain Barrett. And of course, joining me is my fellow commentator in crime. She is Kara, the Body, Queen, whatever you want to go after for last name, Kara.
The Body? I'm sorry, I'm just sticking to hardcore Queen here because that is no, Doug.
Well, sorry, I'm coming for the Rumble, aren't you? I mean, I've been watching all the Rumbles, listening to Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain and Jesse the Body.
Yeah, no thanks, still.
Okay, and also joining us, we have a third partner all the way from Canada. He is known as the Canadian Destroyer on most nights, but tonight he is known as Rob the Gorilla Goslin.
Wow. I'm not even sure what to say to that. I'm sorry. To me, there's only one brain and one gorilla, and I would never try. First of all, there really was only one gorilla, and I'm not him. Despite the fact that we both have the same name of Robert. But no, unfortunately, there really was only one gorilla, and I have too much respect for both Bobby the Brain and Gorilla Monsoon to obtain that moniker. But I appreciate the sentiment, and I do, and it is a decent tribute.
Well, thank you, because as you know, tonight it is a special main event. It's all about the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble, like I said, is this Sunday night, live from Pittsburgh, PA. Now, before we get to the picks and all that, let's talk about the Rumble a bit. I believe this is, the 20th plus Royal Rumble we are having this year?
It's what?
Yeah, I think so.
It's the 25th.
25th. I couldn't remember exactly what number, but I know it was in high. 25th Royal Rumble. We have seen
25th.
25th. I can't speak right today. Damn it. 25th Rumble. Hopefully this year's is good. Hopefully it's better than last year's Rumble. So let's talk about Rumble history. Now, of course, if you guys listen to Ring Rockers, if you're listening to us now, you heard Ring Rockers. We talked about some of our best moments and all that. This time I'm going to flip it. Let's talk about some of the worst Royal Rumble moments in history. Who would like to start off with their worst Rumble moment?
You know what? I'm going to say it right now, and it's, I probably had a lot of worst Royal Rumble moments, but I got to go 2 years back when Alberto Del Rio won, because I hated that moment. It was the worst moment I ever saw.
Wow. I got to hear the reason for this. Explain.
Well, it is no secret. I'm not a fan of Alberto Del Rio, so I don't know if there really isn't a whole lot of reasoning to it, I just didn't like it. Sorry, can't really elaborate on that. Sorry, Doug.
It's all right, Carol. We know you hate Mexico now. Somebody said
actually,
no, I just hate that Mexican.
I didn't say that. Elle did. Elle did not say that. Carol did. Okay, I'm drunk.
That's at Kara Knightley on Twitter.
Our phone number is
You can send email to me at idon'tgiveafuck@hotmail.com.
That's right. See, I'm surprised you didn't pick a different Rumble. I'm actually in a little bit of shock. I thought you would have gone with and I'm going to pray I get this number right, the 2009 Rumble, when Cena made his return.
Yes, that one I believe was Madison Square Garden, correct?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember. I just saying 2009 when Cena won.
Yeah, it was exactly 2009 because I have my list in order from the past to the present. So, 2009. Honestly, like I said, there's plenty of worse ones you can get. So, I mean, it doesn't matter, just kind of picked out of the moment. They're all pretty bad.
Fair. I don't really have a worst Royal Rumble moment that I can think of, because if it was a bad Royal Rumble, it's very simple. I just don't remember it.
Sounds like
I'm being honest. You want to know if it was a good or bad Rumble? I mean, you know, wrestling's defined by its moments, and if there isn't a moment made at any particular pay-per-view, then the pay-per-view becomes irrelevant and unmemorable, which is why I honestly don't remember if there's a bad Rumble match for me, because if there was, I wouldn't remember it anyway.
Fair enough.
Now, are we talking the actual Royal Rumble match or just the pay-per-view in general?
You could have talked about any pay-per-view, any match from the pay-per-views. It could have been the Rumble match. It could have been a tag team match, a one-on-one match. It could have been a Dolph match that no one fucking saw.
I don't know. I think a lot of people more focus on the actual Rumble match anyway. So
they do.
Yeah. Well, since you two gave yours, well, I'm going to give you mine, and I'm probably going to get a lot of heat for this one. We got to go back to the 2002 Royal Rumble for mine. And no, it's not because Triple H won it. There was one moment that we all know from that Rumble that has been played to death. So overplayed that I think it's been played more times than Justin Bieber getting arrested this week.
Do we really have to bring that in? Moving on.
Sorry, I had to deal with watching that at the dentist's office this morning. It was a nightmare. Anyway, of course, I'm talking about Maven eliminating The Undertaker. That, to me, is the worst moment in Rumble history, simply because of the fact of it's the only thing Maven will ever be remembered for. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but let's be honest. You take that moment away, Maven becomes Virgil.
No, I give you that completely, and I agree with you. I do have to say I thought was absolutely hilarious just prior to him eliminating Undertaker. Because if we think back to that Rumble, Taker was literally the only one in the ring at the time. You know, and out comes Maven, and you know, here's this rookie kid, never done anything in the ring really. He had a nice drop kick. I think that's about all I remember him for, other than this one moment. But he comes out, and he was so happy, and he's cheering to the crowd, yes, I'm here, and look at me, and oh my God, yes, this is amazing. And all of a sudden he turns and looks and sees who's in the ring, and he just sees Taker there, and all of a sudden his face changes. And it's not a look of happy moments anymore, as the realization of who is in that ring finally dawns on him, and you can just see him kind of go, yes, oh, shit. I thought it was one of the funniest moments ever in Royal Rumble. But, I mean, like you said, right after, to see Maven actually eliminate Taker, very, very, very disturbing.
Yeah, that was... I think when he came out, I think Jerry Lawler and JL who were doing commentating for this one. I think King said, "Get your stopwatch ready. I think we're about to see a record get broken."
Right. I was like, as soon as he drop kicked him over, I was sitting there going, "Wait, what? The hell just happened there?"
Yeah, and here's and for people like, oh, why are we hitting on this? I would like to remind everyone. Before Maven got out there, The Undertaker eliminated both of the Hardy Boys, Goldust, Rikishi, and I think one other person before Maven came in.
Right? Like I said, he had cleared the ring entirely, so it was literally just him in the ring. Looking at him like, Maven's coming out, I'm going, boy, you're not going to make this. All of a sudden, I'm like, what the hell? The hell happened there?
Now, I'm surprised Kara hasn't said anything. She's been real quiet. That's kind of disturbing to me.
Yeah, well, you know, I did you guys kind of just, like, are taking the words literally out of my mouth. And it's disturbing. I mean, like, Undertaker literally did clean house, and someone like Maven just comes in and eliminates him? It's bullshit. It was stupid.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, to show you how anal and techno violent this. Where is that disc? Here we go. This would tell me exactly.
Hold on, just the flip side of the coin to that moment, by the way, was the very next year, because again, Taker was in the ring, and Maven comes down, and Maven tried to do the same thing by drop-kicking him over the top rope, and Taker just kind of looked at her and went, not this year, little man.
Yeah, I heard here's the eliminations Taker had in that Rumble before Maven came out. Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Goldust, Rikishi, and Billy Gunn were the ones he eliminated before he got tossed out.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's kind of course, we all know who won that. Yeah, of course, that was Triple H. Well, speaking of good things about the Rumble, we did talk about that on your show, Rob, with Rock and Reese on Ring Rockers, but I'm going to what is the one match of the Rumble that you can go back to and always watch? It can be a Rumble match. It can be a non-Rumble match. What's the one you will always watch any time of year because it's one match you have in your top 100 matches or whatever you want to call it?
Oh, wow.
You know, that is actually really fucking tough, man.
That's I got a couple that fit in kind of into that category.
Well, I'll make this a little easier. Choose one that's a non-Rumble match and choose one that is a Rumble match. I think that'll make it a little easier.
Well, I think for me, the Rumble match, there's been so many. I think for me, my Rumble match would have to be back in '98. And, you know, of course Vince McMahon ended up winning, but there was a lot of good, strong points about that Royal Rumble that just kind of, like, sets it aside from some of the other Rumbles because you never saw really, I guess, Vince McMahon winning, plus the whole shit with Stone Cold.
Okay.
But
kudos to Mankind in that Rumble for the triple pay.
Okay, I'm confused now because Carol was talking about Vince McMahon winning. That was the '99 Rumble.
Was it? Okay. Yeah.
Mick Foley doing the three-peat was '98. So let's not confuse anyone at home who had to sit through TNA last night. So I'm sure their brain is still trying to figure out what the fuck they saw.
Well, in that case, I'm talking about the '99 one side. I wasn't looking. Shit.
That's all right. I have the deep the Rumble DVDs in front of me laid out on my bed. So yeah.
That's fair.
But as far as like non-Rumble matches, I'm sorry, I cannot pick a favorite match.
Understandable. You're not gonna get angry from me because there's a lot of great ones. Well, Rob, what about you? I mean, you're the oldest one.
Well, as far as the actual Rumble matches are concerned, there are two that I will throw into the hat here. '92, and again, I think I stated this on Wednesday on the show of Ring Rockers was the fact that '92 was the first and only time that the Royal Rumble itself was ever held for the actual WWF at the time championship. And I think that added a little more flavor to the match, as well as the participants in it, to which, of course, Ric Flair won. The other Royal Rumble match I will throw right out into the hat for that is '98, and not just because of Mick Foley's triple pay, Nate, but just because that was when the Rumble kind of went really hardcore, where people would come into the ring with weapons already, kind of thing. As far as non-Rumble matches, the one that really sticks out in my mind is The Rock and Mankind at '99 for the belt in the I Quit match, and the 20,000 and the 20 chair shots to Mick Foley's head.
Now, before I go, who just joined us too on the Royal Rumble main event special?
Hey, what's going on? It's your Wednesday Night Delight himself.
It feels like Wednesday over again. What's up, Rock and Reese? Of course, we're talking about some of our favorite moments and our least favorite moments from the Rumble. So I'll ask you, what was your least favorite moment from the Rumble? It can be a Rumble match or a non-Rumble. And what is your favorite Rumble match and favorite non-Rumble match?
All right. As far as my least favorite moment, I would say, I'm going to have to say I was kind of upset about this because, like I said, if anybody knows, I was a huge Rockers fan. So, although it was a great match, 93, seeing Michaels and Jannetty go at it for the first time was probably one of my least favorite moments because it was like I never thought I'd see them fight each other. But don't get me wrong, it was a great match, but still. And as far as my favorite Rumble match, I'm going 2008 because my friends didn't believe me, and this is still without net use. They didn't, actually, because that whole Rumble card, start to finish, was awesome. So the 2008 Rumble would be my my favorite Rumble.
All right. Any non-favorite Rumble match that was on the pay-per-view but wasn't a part of the Rumble?
Okay, and a non-Rumble match. I will go. Yeah, I want to go Rumble 91, Rockers Orient Express.
Oh, that is a hidden gem. I got to go with you on that one. That is a good match. One of those.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that one as well.
Yeah,
that was a decent match.
Who just joined us? Because somebody called in right when Rock and Reese was speaking. So tell us who you are, because you are entry number 27 in this call.
Hello?
Is it Red?
Is it Ron?
Is it O.J. Simpson?
Nope. Is it Paul?
Oh, hold on. I think it was the Macho King in 91 or Bastion Booger in 94.
Damn it, I was going to say.
Okay, now you know you should not be talking about Doug like that, calling him Bastion Booger. Shame on you. He was trying to get past that gimmick.
It's my brother from another mother, Captain Ron. Captain Ron, what's up tonight?
I said it. I asked if it was Ron.
How in the hell is it remotely possible that we all survived Friday night and Doug Barrett still doesn't have a face?
Oh, fine. Well, anyway, Captain Ron, as you know, this is our Royal Rumble special. Everyone's going around the room to talk about their least favorite Rumble moment and their favorite Rumble match and favorite non-Rumble match. So, what's your least favorite Rumble moment, and what is your favorite Rumble match and favorite non-Rumble match?
Favorite Rumble match has to be when Chris Benoit basically made history and went from number one to the man. Beyond a doubt, watching him finally be able to climb up that pedestal after being held back for so long in WCW, and to watch him finally get that moment in the spotlight, to go from the first man in the Rumble to the last man standing, beautiful thing.
Who are you talking about?
Chris Benoit, a fellow Canadian.
Thank you. Okay, just so I know which Rumble we're discussing. Go ahead. Moving on.
Now, as far as favorite non-Rumble match, now that's a tough one. Who by far would have impressed me enough in a Royal Rumble to make me say, oh, well, I'll have to get back to you on that one, because I don't really think anybody had actually impressed me enough to make me go, oh. Maybe to go, ooh.
Okay, your least favorite Rumble match.
Least favorite Rumble match.
Sorry, let's rephrase that. It's your least favorite match from a Royal Rumble, whether that be a Royal Rumble match or non-Rumble match, just your least favorite Royal Rumble moment. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Least favorite Royal Rumble moment. let's see, last year's. Because the Godfather only got a little bit of time to bring the hose back, and then he was gone. Damn. Disrespectful. Coonery, I tell you. Coonery.
Yeah.
But now that
he had to bring that moment up, didn't he?
Yes.
Somebody had to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now it's my turn.
That was the saddest elimination of all time.
Yes, it was. And I cried, and I cried, and I cried so much.
Sorry, what was this?
When the Godfather was eliminated by Dolph Ziggler at last year's Royal Rumble. He was only in there for a brief few seconds, and the hoes were with him, and he was in, and then he was out, and then he was gone. Kind of pretty much like the Chicago Cubs' chances of winning the World Series every year.
Wait, and that was one of the worst eliminations?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. You could never get rid of the Godfather. I mean, we had to watch the girls leave like as soon as they came out.
Oh, okay, so that was one of the worst. So if that was one of the worst, then the one that we were discussing beforehand has to be the worst.
Which is?
When Maven eliminated Undertaker.
You mean Maven defeating Maven eliminating the Undertaker was the worst? I figured Wade Barrett would probably have something to say about that after getting eliminated by an NXT rookie last year.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll give you that one, yeah.
Oh, Dallas is still relevant. Maven's not relevant. Maven's the
How about Vince McMahon winning his own fucking Royal Rumble match? How about that?
Actually, somebody said that was one of the good ones.
Why was that one of the good ones? If McMahon had not won that match, Stone Cold would be lone wolf and wouldn't have to worry about some schmuck like John Cena winning number 3.
Well, actually, if Austin would have won that one, then you'd actually be a 4.
Exactly. Austin would be number 4, and there would be zero chance of anybody being able to catch it.
Well, now it's my turn. It's supposed to be my favorite non-number match. I said it Wednesday, and I'll say it again. It was Undertaker versus Yoko in the casket match. I just feel, to me, that one's memorable just because of the fact of, I don't think no one gave Yokozuna a shot to win that one. I think people were like, he had a better chance of winning the lottery that night instead of beating the Undertaker. As far as for favorite Rumble match, the Canadian Destroyer, Rob brought it up. The one Ric Flair won because it was for the title, and of course, even if it wasn't for the title, just listening to Bob the Brain Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon commentate made that great.
And to be honest, Bobby really made that match. Really made Flair in that match because he was so pro Flair during that time that that every time it looked like Flair was about to get out, you could hear Bobby just pleading and begging and, this, dear God, no, please don't let him go. No, he's still in. He's just like, you know what I mean? He did so well, and he really made that match.
Definitely. Now, since we've all
technically he was Flair's advisor, so.
Yeah, no, I get all that, but I'm just saying, but from a commentary's point of view, he really made that match.
I agree. And now, I would do the fantasy warfare part of all this. Of course, Wednesday, Rock and Reese and Rob, they did theirs, which was the 30 toughest Rumble participants. Tonight, we're doing it a little differently. We have taken all the winners from the Rumble, and we have put them in a Rumble match. Now, to add a little bit more spice to this, Miss Carol, because I know was unfortunately busy with Summer Rae, she do everybody numbers. So, Miss Carol, please tell us who is starting out in this Rumble match and go through the list. If she's still here.
Kara?
Uh-oh.
Busy. We dropped the code.
Uh-oh. She dropped the soap.
Awkward silence.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Combat Zone Wrestling.
Oh, Jesus, sorry, I was on mute. God damn it, I didn't know I was on mute.
Whoops. Wow. No, I don't think that was Elle. I think she actually put herself on mute by accident.
I couldn't even fucking tell that I was on mute.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, as I was apparently saying to myself, if anyone didn't see what I had posted on the WCC site, here it is. The first entrant to come out is Brock Lesnar, followed by John fucking Cena.
She just wants to get these two out of you early. That's all this is.
Yawn. Dude, really?
Okay,
Nope.
Of all people, you gotta bring Croc into this party?
Well,
I'm sorry. We're going by fucking winners, and he was one of the winners, so deal with it.
Couldn't you have given him like a severe case of the Verti, whatever the hell itis that he had? Couldn't he come down with that and not show up?
No, but
Sorry.
Captain On, I'm going to explain this a little bit because before Kara continues. Remember the number, because you're not only picking that superstar, you're picking the number they would be the number they're coming out on. So you'll be saying, let's say, if the third person's Hulk Hogan, you're saying Hulk Hogan's going to win from the third spot and win the whole thing. So keep in mind of what number they got as well. Okay.
And
Kara,
for the record, I would just like to clarify because, Doug asked this earlier, why are we missing so many numbers? Okay, out of every winner that they've had, there's been several repeat winners. So out of 30 superstars, there's 21 winners because of the repeats and all that wonderful stuff.
There's only been 25 of them.
And John Cena just so happens to be drawing number 2. Now, ain't that just a bit of ironic?
Yeah.
Well, again,
Anyway,
she's trying to get rid of them quick.
That's what he said.
But I'm going to explain let her go, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Coming in at number 4 is Ric Flair.
Who was number 3? Who was number 2? Oh, wait, who was number 3?
I just clarified that there are numbers that are skipped because of the repeat winners, so I just kind of,
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. So Ric Flair's in there with Brock and Cena now.
I'll just say the next person to come out, yada, 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 whatever. Okay, there's also number 5, so we go straight to 6, which is Rey Mysterio. And then for number 8, we have The Undertaker.
Ooh, Chris.
The number 9, we have Lex Luger. And then coming in at 10, hey-oh! Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh, it sounds completely fucked up. I'm not doing that again.
I'm sorry, but whoever's outside, go in the house.
I would love to as soon as this dog is finished.
And then coming at 11 is Batista. Following him is Chris Benoit at number 12.
Oh, who's that?
Chris Benoit at number 12.
Okay, thanks.
Coming in at 14 is The Rock.
Go on.
Coming in at 17 is Bret Hart. And then coming after him is a guy that I actually don't know is Big John Studd. He comes in at 18.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I don't know shit about him. And then after him at 19 is Triple fucking H. Congratulations to him.
Yawn. Next.
Coming in at 22 is Yokozuna. Rest in peace. And then following him at 24 is Vince McMahon. 25 is Randy Orton. At 27 is Hulk Hogan.
Joke.
Alberto Del Rio comes in at 28.
Really?
I'm sorry, don't blame me, I just drew from a fucking hat, okay? At 29 is Stone Cold Steve Austin, and at 30 is Sheamus.
All right. Now that you've heard who the superstars in it and what number they drew, who are you guys going to pick? Let's start with we're going to start with Rob, because I want Kara to catch her breath and take a drink of water. So, Rob, who are you picking?
Jesus Christ.
I think he stopped to show up. So.
Fuck, I don't know. You know what? Out of what's there, I'm going with Benoit.
I'm sorry, don't blame me, blame the numbers.
I'm going with Benoit.
So that's one vote for Chris Benoit. Captain Ron, who do you got?
Courtney Love.
Really? Another Courtney Love shameless plug? Just because?
No. I was watching. I something on the television caught my attention. My apologies.
Courtney Love.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Captain Ron, who do you got?
Really? You even have to ask? Who the hell you think I'm going to go with? The beer-drinking, hand-gesturing, trash-talking, blue-collar, mud-hole stomping, knocking some bitches' asses out just for free, just because he can? I'm going with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
BTA.
That's one for Chris Benoit, one for Stone Cold. Rock and Race, who you got?
All right, my pick. Oh, I hate to say this, Ronnie, but you better add a three-peat here. Better add a three-peat for this one, because I'm going with the man who came in the lucky spot. You said he was number 27. Wave that red and yellow. It's Hulkamania time, baby.
Oh, shit. Jesus. So let's see. One for Benoit, one for Austin, one for Hogan.
Holy waffles.
Kara, you're next. Who did you pick?
You know what? Before I even drew the numbers, I knew who I was going to pick, and I'm not changing that. Coming at number 12, Chris fucking Benoit, man. That's not changing.
Chris Benoit. Last we got two for Chris, one for Austin, one for Hogan, and now it's me. I would have loved to pick Austin here, or as much as I hate saying it, Hogan, but I've always believed if the big guys get those late numbers, they have a great shot at winning. And I'm going to take the man who would win the '93 Rumble. I'm taking the late great Yokozuna. I think his weight will help him win this match. I'm a little worried about his stamina since he got in the 20s. That's going to hurt him a bit. So it seems like since no one else is here with us, Chris Benoit is technically the winner of this. So congratulations, Chris Benoit.
I mean, if you look at it logically, 30 is the more lucky number, but I prefer not to pick Sheamus. Sheamus can kiss my ass. So,
Wow. Really?
Yeah, really.
But I think we can all agree on this. Brock Lesnar would be the first one eliminated.
Yeah.
And I think John Cena would be one of those people that goes to the near end because they want him that big fucking push, and then he gets eliminated.
All right. That has been our fantasy part of the Rumble. So if you guys were listening to us, please vote on the comment section and let us know who you would pick. Now let's get to what we all want to know. We know the pay-per-view is Sunday in Rock and Lisa's hometown of Pittsburgh, PA. He's got the WWE pay-per-view and he's got Ring of Honor, but we're not here for Ring of Honor tonight. So let's start with the pre-show match. The tag team titles are on the line, as it is Goldust and Cody Rhodes defending against the New Age Outlaws. Can the New Age Outlaws become 6-time WWE Tag Team Champions, or are Cody and Goldust going to stop the New Age Outlaws in their tracks?
You know what I think about that? You're going to see a 6-time Tag Team Champions of the world, the New Age Outlaws.
Ooh.
I'm sorry to the champs, but I think it's about time because they need to lose that title. I think that happens almost every time. They win the titles and they get stagnant. So, new champions, calling it right now. I wish it was on the pre-show, but it is what it is.
All right, one for New Age Outlaws. Who wants to go next?
Hey, it's going to be a hard pick. I'm saying to keep it because I think the champions keep the title, but then their rift starts in the Rumble match because you do remember Goldust went public and said, Cody, you got me last year. I'm getting you this year.
So are they both in that match?
Yes, Cody and Goldust are both in the Rumble match. When we get to the Rumble match,
Are New Age Outlaws in that match?
As I know of, no, but I'll explain what's going on with the Rumble.
It'll probably be like the surprise entrance because you never know who's going to come in.
No, I understand that. I'm just asking. Okay, so it's Goldust and, well, then, yeah. You know what? I'm going to say that we do have new tag champs.
Wow. 2-1, New Age Outlaws. Wow, I'm surprised I'm surprised there were two people picking the Outlaws. Damn. Captain Ron, are you sticking with the other two, or are you going to join the Brotherhood?
Are you out of your fucking mind? I'm not going to join the. I'm not going to join the Golden Years. This is insane. These two idiots should have just stayed retired. Yes, they're good on the stick. Yes, they can probably pump up a crowd better than any tag team we got out there. But really, these two tag team champions of the world? No, not happening. Sorry, but it's just not your day. New Age Outlaws, you're done. I'm taking the Golden Roads to retain because, quite frankly, age may not be nothing but a number, but there are so many damn hair plugs you can actually go through there, Road Dogg.
Well, Billy's the one who really's got to go through.
I have to, I'm going to vouch for the New Age Outlaws because, you know what? The age doesn't matter because you've seen it before. It doesn't matter the fucking company. You know, people can come out of fucking retirement and win fucking titles, especially when they're getting the push.
Child, please, come on now. This ain't TNA. You can't just sit here and just give a couple of old farts the spotlight and expect them to run with it. And if you didn't know, then your ass would have called somebody.
I got 2 words for you. Fuck it.
Okay. So apparently, doing my math, we have a tie right now, and I'm the deciding vote.
Oh, God.
And I'm going to you know what? I'm going to give the same reason I gave in my picks video on my YouTube account. I'm picking Cody and Goldust for one reason. Does anyone really give a shit about it being on the pre-show? Hell fucking no. I guarantee almost everyone's going to be too busy either trying to get their channel set up on TV so they can watch the pay-per-view, or they're going to be making their way to a Hooters or a sports bar so they can watch the pay-per-view. No one's going to give a shit about this match. It's going to be the same reason why no one gave a shit about Miz winning Miz and Wade Barrett at WrestleMania or any other time they've had a title match on the pre-show. Nobody cares to watch it. Period.
Pretty much the only goddamn match I care about on the fucking card is the Royal Rumble match. Yeah, you have Bray Wyatt and fucking Daniel Bryan. But I'm going to probably sleep through the half of the fucking pay-per-view.
You know, if you guys are that hyped about basically having old folks wear their belt, why don't you just call Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, tell them to resurrect the Outsiders?
Oh,
well, actually, Kevin Nash is filming a new TV show, so he won't be available. Speaking of old guys, it was announced. Speaking of old guys, it was announced tonight on SmackDown of just so everyone knows the Booth team or whatever, that's up in the stands, what they've been doing, whatever it's called. It will be Josh Matthews with Ric Flair, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and Shawn Michaels.
Loaded.
Okay.
And who cares, Doug?
Next. I'm just saying that because, because we're going to see them throughout the pay-per-view. They'll probably go up to those guys and say, who are you picking in the
I'm sorry, but if they ain't fighting, we ain't watching.
No
Well,
disrespect to them because, Hacksaw and the Flair, and they were all good and stuff, but it's a wrestling pay-per-view. As cool as the commentary is, we'd rather focus on the fucking matches than the commentary.
Plus, it's going to be biased anyway.
I'm just saying, if anybody was going to ask on the comments, I'm just getting that out of the way. Now let's get to the pay-per-view we'll be watching. The first match. Daniel Bryan taking on Brian Wyatt. I know I mispronounced his fucking name so many times, it's ridiculous.
Did you say Brian Wyatt?
Yes, I cannot pronounce his name. I need fucking Mr. Peabody.
I thought that was going to be Daniel's name for a little while, but hello.
Yeah, so it's DB versus DW. I'm sure there's a dirty joke in there somewhere. So who is everyone taking on this one? Are we taking the psychotic cult leader, or are we taking the man who makes everyone go yes for goat milk?
All right, I have a very unpopular opinion right now. I am still pretty pissed off from that.
Guys, I'm sorry, I've got to go.
When that shit happened. So, really, I couldn't really give a rat's ass about this match. Quite frankly, I lost every interest in the storyline, so as much as I like it too, I don't give a fuck who wins this match.
Win!
So you're just going to go flip the ball. It's face off over again for Kara. Captain Ron. Rock and Reese, whichever one wants to go next.
Mr. Reese?
I guess you're deferring to me, so I'll take... I am actually going to go Daniel Bryan on this one.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I see. Here's why I go with this one. Because the Wyatts went over at TLC. As much as I think it should, I think it should go Bray going 2 for 2 for this. But yeah, I think this one they're gonna let it go Daniel because yeah, they've been like screwing him all around. He needs a decisive win, so go on Bryan.
So you got one sending up the ball. We got one for Daniel Bryan, Captain Ron.
Oh, I'm sorry that this isn't entertaining for you, Kara. Look, you should watch it. It might be fun for you. It might be enjoyable. I might even set somebody free. It doesn't even matter. Because what it comes down to is this might be the best start of the Royal Rumble. It's so long that even I'm getting a boner just thinking about it. But it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to watch my match. You don't have to watch my match. You don't have to watch me get my ass kicked by a man with a better-looking beard than me. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just going to send the buzzer to your house to take a shit on your bed. Give me Daniel Bryan.
Hey, Ron, I have to say something to you right fucking now, okay?
That was great.
You see, I'm the co-host of this fucking show, and I have freedom of fucking expression, and I have power over you. So, kiss my ass.
Uh-huh. And I'm sorry, do I look like the kind of individual who would give a shite?
No, you're just about as natural as Doug over there.
Ding!
That is Captain Ron, one half of WCC's Bill Money Incorporated. You probably know who the other one is.
Because everybody's got a price.
And we're all going to drink to it. Now, who buzzed back in? Because I heard somebody heard the buzz. So who called back in? Or who called in, I should say?
That would be Miss Becca.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Giggity, giggity, goo.
It's Lady X.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome. As you know, we're talking about the Rumble. We are currently on Daniel Bryan and Mr. Wyatt match. So who do you have in that one?
Oh, wow. Daniel Bryan.
Damn. Well, damn. For the first time, I think, in main event history, we have a clean sweep, excluding Kara, because she decided to go to a sports ball. I am also taking Daniel Bryan on this one. So, sorry, Wyatt, we're not going to follow the buzzards. We're just going to shoot them and send them to Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck.
Respect the beard.
And remember, well, we're also picking, because let's remember, he's probably teaching his fiancée to go yes, yes, yes in the bedroom, so he's got to celebrate do something in the ring to make her happy. Moving on. For some reason, I don't want to talk about this match because I think we saw it in 2003, but we may as well just talk about it anyway. It's the Big Shit taking on Brock Lesnar. Does anyone really give a damn about this match?
I like Brock Lesnar, but I think I'm staying at the bar, so
well,
if anyone wants to join me, there's an open seat.
Kara's past the 2-drink minimum. Past the 2 drinks. Anybody else want to go?
I can't follow Ron Pipe on two matches in a row here, but yeah, so I better take this one first. Yes, we did see this match in 2003, but you got to remember 2 big differences. Actually, 3 big differences in this match. 1, Big Show didn't know how to knock people out. 2, Brock Lesnar didn't have Kimura or any MMA training whatsoever. And 3, and this is the biggest difference, whose side is Paul Heyman on in this match compared to whose side was he on 11 years ago? There will be a wild card.
Gut.
Yeah, that too. That's true about Heyman too. But yeah, I'm going Brock on this one.
Damn. Captain Ron or Lady X? Who do you have? You know, I have a thing. I know who Captain Ron's picking.
You go ahead, Bex. I'm gonna stick my finger in some pie.
That's the face of it.
You know, I honestly cannot stand fucking Croc fucking Lesnar. I fucking hate that guy. I hate that guy. So I'm really pulling for the Big Show.
So we have one for sports ball. We have one for Brock Lesnar. We have one for Big Show. I believe Captain Ron decided to say, fuck this. I'm going to go find the Funkadactyls and have some pie.
Actually, I do have somebody to pick in this one. I'm going to pick Emma. There. I'm picking Emma.
Yeah, what's she going to fucking do? Just point her little fucking hands and hold up a sign? Evolution? Kiss my ass. I don't care.
Damn, somebody needs a drink or some sex. Something. Holy fucking... Holy Lego-flavored twat waffles, Batman.
I'm not Batman. I'm Kratos. So, I'm thinking against Captain Ron, you're not making an official pick then, aren't you?
Why would I want to pick this match when we already pretty much know how it's going to go? The 50-something-year-old crack Asner will most likely win this match because, quite frankly, WWE wants to make him go into the chamber on a high note because everybody's afraid of crack. All you got to do is just sit here and just poke him in the stomach like a Pillsbury fucking doughboy, and he'll drop like a bad habit. Simple. But no, nobody wants to do that because it's Crack Lesnar. You know what? Fuck this shit. I want to see Big Show win this thing, but I'm pretty much sure he isn't. In fact, how about this thing goes to a draw and just have another holy shit moment where the ring just breaks?
You know what? You guys just inspired me to leave the sports bar and just talk about this, okay? You know what? I'm like, what it seems the large majority of you, I actually like Brock Lesnar. Yes, he's a fucking dick. That is no fucking secret. But, you know, I've always been a fan of at least his gimmick and Paul Heyman girl. So, I mean, I have to back the corner of Brock Lesnar, and plus I can't stand the Big Show. Because
wow. You know what?
It's nothing like he was in 2002. He is absolute shit that needs to retire, but no, they're not going to keep him there. He's like a big bully. They're not going to fucking fire him. So, I mean, you gotta do something. It wastes people's lives.
Okay, because she had to sit here and say that, then fine. Since we're talking about an absolute shit match anyway, I'm just going to pick Big Show because, well, if we're talking about absolute shit, let's talk about the man who couldn't survive MMA, couldn't cut it in the NFL, and pretty much has blown balls in the WWE. I'll take Big Show just because, well, he's a little more than a dick. He's a 20 cunt.
Ooh. So we have 1 for Lesnar, 2 for Big Show. Carrot doesn't give a shit.
I just said Lesnar, damn it.
Okay, Lesnar. So we got 2 for. So we got another tiebreaker for me. Great. As much as I want to pick Big Show, because I hate Brock Lesnar. I hate the son of a bitch. But I have to remember who's booking. It's Vince fucking McMahon, most likely. Or Triple H. So I'm going to take Brock Lesnar because I'm sure they want to just fucking give him momentum into the Elimination Chamber where he'll face the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. To be honest, I think this is going to be the worst match of the pay-per-view, and I wouldn't be too far off by saying this will probably be the worst match of the fucking year. You know, the year just started. Now that we got the
That's how you really feel.
I just don't like this match. I feel like we've seen this before way too much in 2003. I know it's been so many plus years, but I'm just like, you know, if you're going to have, I would have rather seen Mark Henry and Brock Lesnar, because I would have at least been somewhat interesting. At least it would have been a few. You know, I don't want them facing off.
You know, Doug, I think my issue, though, is, you know, it's not that we haven't seen the match before, because, yeah, we've seen it probably about 1,000 times. But the thing is, you know, if you're bringing someone like Brock Lesnar back or something, utilize, you know, who he is and you know, he's basically like some alumni, and have him push the younger superstars. I know he has a supersized ego, but, I mean, at least have him feud with someone else, not bring back some old ancient feud that no one cares about.
Brock Lesnar's ego makes Lex Luger's ego look like a small island in the Hawaii. Okay? That's how big Lesnar's ego is. But moving on, let's talk about the WWE World Title match. Apparently, and I don't believe this for one damn second, that the Authority has said no one will get involved. And apparently, due to the stipulation, if I'm going into it correctly, there's no disqualification, no count-outs, because Stephanie said there must be a winner, so it must be pinfall submission. So in a match where there's no disqualification, no count-out, pinfall and submissions count, who the hell is going to win this? Is Randy Orton walking into the chamber with the belts, or is John Cena going to win it for the 9,000th time?
I'm going to let everyone else talk before I rant, so...
Uh-oh. Okay, let me get the beer bottle.
I guess that means either me or Lady X are going first for this one.
No, go ahead.
I'll go first on this one.
All right. Oh,
so,
go ahead,
crazy. You know what? This was probably the hardest pick for me because I'm not really a big fan of these two guys. It then just tells me because it's like I said, not so long. Like I just said, the stipulation says must be a winner, pinfall submission. I have a very strong feeling Cena's going to get screwed in this match. I don't know by who. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Brock Lesnar who screws him over. But I'm going to take Randy Orton's going to win this match. Just to set up for the fact that when we get to Chamber, it'll be Lesnar versus Orton, and Cena screws Lesnar sitting up. God help me. Lesnar versus Cena at WrestleMania 30. God, I hope I'm wrong, but I'm taking Orton to win on Sunday.
here I'm going to roll with you, but I'm going for a different reason. I pick Orton to win this match because I think Cena goes too far. Granted, with the no disqualification, no count-out rule, he will be so incensed over what happened to his father. I think he doesn't keep his cool, even though he says he's going to. I think this is actually plays into Orton's strategy, and let's not forget, I think Orton had a conspirator pick him up Monday night, and I think we may see said conspirator make an appearance into the championship match Sunday.
Ooh. All right. So we got 2 for Orton. Cena right now Cena's acting like the Charlotte Bobcats. Can't do anything right. So who wants to go next? Lady X, Captain Ron. Wes Walker.
Anybody? Colin Kaepernick? No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, really? I honestly thought she would have said something. Come on now, I know you. Go ahead, let her rip.
All right. So, okay. I know Kara's going to hate me. I know she is once I get over my spiel on this. All right. So my theory is who I'm pulling for is Cena. And I know you guys are saying that Cena is, like, overrated on all this. And the reason I'm pulling for Cena on this is because Randy Orton is nothing but a whiny-ass little fucking punk-ass little bitch. He has had everything handed to him. Ever since he won those titles back at TLC, he has had, he's had matches, and he's done nothing but bitch and moan and bitch and moan and bitch and moan. And either he's cheated his way out of them, or when he lost against Kofi, he fucking threw a temper tantrum over it, and it just explains of how much of a bitch he fucking really is. He does not deserve to be the fucking champion. He does not deserve to be the face of the WWE. So, this is why I feel that Cena deserves to be the champion, because Cena represents he represents the company very well. He works his ass off. He does a lot of things. He doesn't just do good things for the WWE. He does a lot of good things in many different ways. Fundraisers, in everything. That's just my opinion now.
So, we have 2 for Orton and 1 for Cena. Captain Ron, I'm just going to warn you. Whatever you say could affect your livelihood for the rest of this year.
Oh, God. You kidding me? I ain't worried about that madness. The winner of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, you know what? Fuck Cena. Fuck Orton. The winner will be Big Red and EL.CIBERNETICO.
So wait a minute. La Papa got signed by WWE. When did that happen?
20 minutes ago. Next question. This championship match is not worth it. That's all I'm saying. This is pretty much the bottom line. That's the point. Everybody wants to see something big happen with WWE, and what did they give us? They gave us Orton, Cena, 4,000. That's what they pretty much fucking give us. Now they're giving us Cena, Orton, 4,001, and we have to just grit our teeth and take it? I'm sorry, I'm good. I'd rather literally go in my bathroom and take the world's biggest shit than watch this World Heavyweight Championship match. So I don't give a shit if it's Orton. I don't really give a flying fuck if it's Cena. As long as basically you give me something good heading into WrestleMania, that's all that fucking really matters. If you don't give me that, then, well, go fuck yourself, Paul, Steph, Vinny, Linda, Creative.
So,
Hi, is everyone done?
we have 2 for Orton, 1 for Cena. Captain Hunt's going to say, fuck this, I'm going to go have sex with one of the Funkadactyls. So,
Thank you.
It's your turn.
Is everyone sitting down? Does everyone have a drink or something of that sort?
Wait. Let me get my stopwatch on because I want to time how long this pipe bomb's going to be. And when you're ready.
Go.
Okay, so, Rebecca, on different reasons, of course, I am actually agreeing with the fact that Cena will win. Everything you say about Randy Orton is completely 100% true.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Now, getting off of Randy Orton because I'd rather not talk about him any more than I want to.
What?
Now let me talk about John Cena. John Cena.
Wait, we're still trying to get
Wait, I'm sorry.
John Cena. What?
Doug, did Kara just pick John Cena?
Yes,
no,
she did.
Listen to my fucking reasoning, okay? Listen here. None of these people, none of these little bitches deserve to be champion. Now, like I said, Rebecca said everything true about, Randy Orton. Now, when you're talking about John Cena, yes, he's overrated. He doesn't deserve the win. He does do good things for the fucking company, but he can't do jack shit in the ring. I say this all the time, and I'm not going to stop. He can't wrestle. He's just some overrated fucker that just screws the right people. I mean, he has been the WWE's golden boy for, 10 years, something like that? So, obviously, he's the big face of the company, and,
Shanghai.
my God. He gets handed everything, too, so, it goes both ways towards those men. Like I said, none of them deserve what they're getting. I think someone else deserves, the match other than, them two fucktards. Now, the reason I think that John Cena is actually winning this, and it can honestly swing many ways, but I feel that, I don't know if it's like some acting or whatever, but the authority hasn't necessarily been on John Cena's side, and they haven't been on Randy Orton's side. In fact, Randy Orton has had quite the temper tantrum with them, and sooner or later it's going to push them off the rails. So I think if anyone gets screwed over in this match, it's going to be Randy Orton. Yes, John Cena is going to go off the rails because what Reese said is there's no way that he's going to go overboard with what happened with his father. But I still honestly feel that he's going to be taking the win because, every little bit of shit that's happened. That being said, either way, whether he wins, whether Randy Orton wins, I don't give a fuck. I just know that I just feel like John Cena's going to win, and there, I'm done fucking talking about this bullshit. You can fucking move on.
Okay, well...
Holy fucking cum-guzzling gutter sluts, Batman. Hell has officially frozen over.
I got to take a drink of my vodka and do a spit take because I still can't believe you picked John Cena.
I told you. I told you. You guys should have had drinks or been sitting down because...
3 minutes later.
So now we're split.
So now we're split, and unfortunately, since Captain wants fucking the Funkadactyls, we won't get. It's going to remain a tiebreaker.
Do you really honestly want me to make an honest suggestional pick on this god-awful forsaken fucking match?
No, because after what Kayla did, I don't think Yoke could live up to it.
I don't really honestly think anything that I would say would be able to make this tie justify. I'd say basically leave it at a tie because there is no way that I'm going to live down the fact that for the first time since I've known her, Kara actually picked John Cena to win anything, let alone a title match or rock, paper, scissors.
Ron, trust me, if there's one person I think that can probably outdo this, it would be you.
Yeah.
And that's saying something to consider. And that's saying something to consider. And like I said, I did not have care of picking anybody in this match, but that's another story.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but this is your main fucking title. Of course, I don't give a shit about this match, but it's pretty much the main fucking thing. So I have to fucking talk about it. And, ever since we got on this title, I wanted to rant about John Cena. So, you know what? I got it out of the fucking way.
Okay. And next, Soapy Saints will pick Fandango to win the Royal Rumble. Speaking of...
All right, never mind.
Who just came back?
I will rip your vocal cords out if you keep doing that.
Oh, yeah. Somebody called in. Who just called in? Okay, no, they don't want to speak, so they must be Randy Savage. Moving on, it's time for the Rumble. Now, what the real thing is, and I will give props to Rob Garza on this because he pointed it out to me on the pre-show of Overload on Tuesday, and I looked at it tonight on WWE.com. Out of the 30 spots, only 20 have been filled, and surprise, surprise, Daniel Bryan has not been added into the Rumble yet. So, of the 20 we have Batista, Del Rio, Cody, Goldust, both of the Usos, Jack Swagger, and Antonio Cesaro, all three members of The Shield, Eddie Langston, Fandango, CM Punk, who, as we know, is entering at number 1, and I can't remember the rest, but right now pretty much there's only 20 spots filled.
Did he just say that the Wyatts were in there?
Yeah, Rowan and Harper are both in the Royal Rumble, confirmed on Monday night.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out, Miz is in it, and so is Wade Barrett as well.
Well, Dolph Ziggler's gone, what the hell?
And Dolph Ziggler, I think, is in it. I know Kofi's in it as well. So, of the 20 we know of, who is everyone picking in this match to win? Now, of course, I want to hear everyone's number 1 pick to win, and who is the guy you're picking that's going to be the dark horse, or the there's no need to fear underdog is your pick to win it.
I don't want to be like that the person that doesn't necessarily flat out pick is, with the 20 being announced, that leaves 10 unannounced. So you don't know who's coming. And on that note, there could be those surprise returns or something that you don't even fucking see coming. So, I mean, I don't want to make a prediction if, that definitely won't happen depending on who's making some surprise returns or not. But not Fandango, I'm telling you that right now. At least I pray it's not Fandango.
So Dale can't make a pick. Captain Ron, it seems like you're wanting to sing, so Captain Ron, you can go.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm just sitting here humming Ultimate Warrior's theme song.
Oh, God.
All right. You know what? That's the thing is, like, who will be those few people that you don't know will be in? But I'm going with my guns on this one. I picked them Tuesday on Overload. I'm picking them again tonight. I'm saying somehow CM Punk goes the distance, and he will be the winner of the Royal Rumble.
Ooh, any underdog pick or dark horse pick you have?
Yep. And despite what I initially argued against with Fandango being my dark horse pick, I actually did think of somebody who else. And yeah, I did think of somebody. I forgot if it was either Ronnie or somebody else that brought it up. But yeah, do you remember who's been known for the last 2 years to be Mr. Save of the Match? Kofi Kingston.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Really? Kofi?
Well, Kofi did say in a promo tonight on SmackDown that he was going to do the unthinkable and win the Royal Rumble as the first black athlete to do it. Apparently, The Rock does not count as a black person. So figure.
I mean, I'm not going to count the fact that he's going to do some miraculous, not being eliminated thing, because almost every year he's done that exact same thing. But to say that he's going to maybe be that dark horse win, I don't know. I'd rather pick Fandango over, that, because I think he has a little more higher chances than Kofi does at this point.
Somebody write that down. Kayla thinks Fandango has a better shot over Kofi.
Yep.
Okay.
That's one for the record books, boys and girls.
This whole show's been a record book night. Lady X or Captain Ron, anything from you two?
Wow. I'm really impressed with these incredible picks, and yes, I agree. I cannot wait to see Kofi Kingston pull off some crazy magic trick as he does every year. So, since we're talking about dark horses and underdogs and big favorites, I actually have not picked the favorites. For I actually can confirm and deny that I have not picked the following members: John Cena, Batista, Brock Lesnar, Big Show, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, or even Kofi Kingston, which really fucking sucks because I think Kofi Kingston would be a great Royal Rumble pick. But as far as winner, I'm actually going to say that I believe in Roman fucking Reigns to finally have his moment to get it done in the spotlight. Roman Reigns wins the Rumble and goes on and finally gets his moment in the spotlight and beats the hell out of whoever the hell the champion's going to be after the Chamber. Now, as far as dark horse underdog, I'm going to take a reversal out of Reese's book. My dark horse pick is the number one pick in the Royal Rumble, CM Punk.
Wow.
Oh.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a shocker one right there to me. But we shall see if the.
I can definitely understand on the Roman Reigns thing because they are talking about definitely pushing him in 2014. So that wouldn't surprise me at all. But CM Punk as an underdog, no.
Lady X, if you're still with us.
I am.
No, you. Okay. Now, who is your favorite and underdog?
Oh, my God. My my pick was CM Punk, and I think I don't remember who my underdog
Chris
was.
Jericho, I think, was the surprise one.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, it was Chris.
Yeah.
Because you have Chris Jericho being one of the mystery entrances into the Rumble this Sunday, which I will talk about after I'll make my two picks. Because something came to my attention.
I understand they're trying to push Roman Reigns. I completely get they're trying to push Roman Reigns. I get that. And don't get me wrong, I completely understand, and I hope they push him. I do get that. But here's my thing. If you're going to get 30 guys in this ring for the Royal Rumble, and what do most guys do when they get all the big guys in? All these guys try to get all the bigger guys out at the same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So once they see Roman Reigns get in, especially as much as the Shield has attacked as many guys as they have done, especially, they're going to try to get Roman Reigns out right away.
All right, now it's my turn, and I got some heat for this a few days ago because I posted it up. I posted my official pick, and I know I got the heat the most from Lady X, that's because I picked Batista. And, Kelly, you defended me on Tuesday, and I thank you. I've made no bones about it. I hate Batista. Not a fan of his. But I based my pick on him winning because, again, if Vince McMahon's booking, we know who Vince McMahon's going to pick. He ain't going to pick the most athletic. He ain't going to pick the most skilled. He's going to pick the muscle-bound guy, which Batista is. And plus a bunch of other shit, backstage politics and movies and all that crap. That's here and all there at this point. As far as for my underdog pick, this one surprised everyone because I think everyone thought I was going with Wade Barrett, which if anybody thought that, you're an idiot. Period. I'm taking Cody Rhodes as my underdog to win it.
You know, I want to say something. I know before I didn't say a legitimate pick. I think I said something like CM Punk or Roman Reigns. I think, you know, there's tons of people that can win, especially, you know, with Batista. But I think I somehow feel that I don't think a major superstar is going to win this. I think this year could be more of a year for an underdog, most certainly. I think it's going to be a win for someone that they do not expect to win. Now, who that is, I can't say exactly who it is, but I just have that feeling that, you know, it's going to happen.
Fear the Warrior.
Now, of course, since there's 10 spots left, there have been some rumors. Of course, I think we all can kind of feel guaranteed that Sheamus will be making his return on Sunday. I think we can all kind of see that happening, correct?
If that happens, I am going to be drinking so fucking much.
No.
Whoa, somebody does not have Sheamus returning tonight from this Sunday?
I have Sheamus returning, but I don't have him actually winning the damn thing.
Well, I don't mean winning. I mean the 10 random people we don't know about.
Yeah,
people.
Sheamus.
I think we can all agree Sheamus is returning.
Of course, Gator's going to be in it too?
No, I was told that this is the one that's been brought up since last night after TNA. Apparently, everyone's presuming, since he's not with TNA anymore, everyone is presuming Sting will be in the Rumble this Sunday. Can we kill this rumor in the butt, please? Please, can we just kill this rumor in the butt?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me?
This would be perfect just because of one simple reason. The match everybody wanted a couple of years ago in Arizona will finally fucking happen.
You know what? I'm going to declare this right now. This is the first time that people have said this about Sting, whether he has been TNA or not. And every person reads what people supposedly says, you know, in social medias like Twitter and all that. The more they say it, the more they probably won't do it because they like to have some element of surprise. And quite frankly, if the fans keep this up, it just probably might not happen. I don't want to sound like that asshole, but I'm fucking sorry. I got to stick that fucking out there.
Okay, now that you've mentioned that one, Sting even himself did say in an interview if he actually had that opportunity after his career was over with WWE and TNA, if the opportunity presented itself, he would sign with WWE. He would actually rescind his own talk to the hand and sign with WWE, which means that we would get the match we wanted at WrestleMania 26.
Nice.
Of course, some of the other rumored, and I say rumored because you know how
Fandango's cousin?
You take rumors with a grain of salt. Here's the rest of the list. Jericho, RVD, but I think we can kind of feel RVD would be making his return Sunday since it's in near the backyard of ECW.
Confirmed.
Tommy Dreamer's been mentioned. Somebody said the Sandman, which I don't think he's sober enough. Jake the Snake Roberts has been talked about. Probably the two biggest ones, though, that I've been hearing, excluding Sting.
You suck.
Well, you know what? I can definitely tell you Tommy Dreamer is a rumor because he is the producer for TNA.
Yeah, that's why I heard that. I said rumor. And hello, Ed. You joined us a little late, but you're here.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry I'm late.
It's all right. Shit happens, man. What was it? Jeff Hardy has been rumored since he left TNA. He's actually been near the top of the list. And the last one, which somebody needs to explain to me why the fuck he's on this list, is Christian.
Because it's one more match.
As much as I would like to see Christian come back,
nope.
I gotta say, I wouldn't be best for his health anyway. Almost every time he comes, he ends up leaving the next month or two on injury. So he can come back. That's fine, but that's jeopardizing his health anyway. He's young, but his body isn't really that great. I don't think he'd survive long enough. Sorry, long-time fan, but no. Anyone else that I can kind of believe, especially, with Jeff Hardy, Chris Jericho being a little questionable, but I'm not going to say it's not, so.
Actually, now that I think about it, Jeff Hardy would be a very surprise, but just because of the fact that he also hasn't been advertised on any further future TNA events either.
And he's already passed his 3 strikes.
It's not even about 3 strikes anymore. It's like that company's in the toilet if basically the founder of it is literally walking away from the shit. He's like, I'm done. I'll take the loss.
Yeah.
And hasn't it been since 2009? Since Jeff Hardy's been in the WWE, it's been like a 5-year break, almost.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you really want to pop, even though I doubt there's no way in hell it's happened, and by the way, Ron kind of actually was listening to me whistle this man's theme in the background.
Number
30.
You suck.
Number 30. Yeah, since the Royal Rumble is in Pittsburgh, and I don't know if this man is still under his TNA contract or not, but if he's not, I say surprise it with Kurt Angle.
No,
you have him as number 30.
Yeah, he's still on the contract right now.
Year, man.
Oh, yeah, still under?
Yeah. Now, since those are the good ones I heard. Here are the 3 that I've been hearing that make me just really go, are you guys on crack? And these 3 that have been rumored, the next 3, are ones that I have to say, out of your goddamn mind. There's no way in hell. Shelton Benjamin.
What?
Are you serious?
Some people think he's coming back. I'm like, I don't think he's going to leave.
Actually, I can confirm for a fact right here, right now, Shelton Benjamin is not going to be at the Rumble. He says he's taking time off to get a surgery done on his neck because he's been losing sensation in one of his arms, and he's trying to get it taken care of before he continues wrestling.
That's why
Shelton's
that's
out.
fine with you. That's what that is. I know Shelton's doing that. That's why I don't count that rumor. The next rumor, another guy in Japan that everyone presumes is coming back, MVP.
TNA.
Yeah, one, everyone presumes he's going to TNA, and 2, again, I'm going to say, why would you want to leave Japan? You're probably making more money in Japan than you did in the States.
Because he just realized that all the Asian chicks are still doing Gangnam Style, even though it's about a year old, a day late, $1 short, and pretty much isn't that fun anymore.
I feel as if MVP wanted to come back, and he hasn't been here since, 2007, something like that. If he wanted to come back, he would have by now. And shit, I wouldn't leave Japan to go to WWE in its current state. Fuck that. I don't think he's coming.
The third and last one, which the only reason this person's name has been brought up, and it's only been brought up because he left TNA a few weeks ago. And God, I hope it's not true if he's in it, because if he is, I think we're all going to be vomiting yellow and red out of our stomach. Yes, people apparently are thinking Hulk Hogan is entering the Rumble Sunday.
No. That poor old bastard will take one hit and turn to dust like Rocky in Epic movie.
It's bad enough he's doing at WrestleMania. Keep his ass away from the Royal Rumble. You decide my death warrant if that happens.
For once, Kara and I actually agree tonight. Hulk Hogan in the Royal Rumble, bad for business. That's some bad news I can't even swallow.
Hulk Hogan in general is bad for business.
And that's even worse bad news that I can't swallow.
Now, Big Red, you joined us late, so you already know what's happening on the card this Sunday. Who are your picks for all the matches for Sunday?
Oh shit. I'm looking for John Cena to take the world weight title from Orton.
There's your tiebreaker. There's your tiebreaker.
God damn it. The tie got broken. Fuck.
You're welcome.
After what happened with his dad, yeah, that would basically make him like a bitch if he lost to Orton Sunday.
Rock and Reese, you and me are the only ones on the same team. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a rarity in its own right. But actually, I like how Red is going. Well, actually, Red and I are confronting on this one because he said because me and him are both using the same reason as to why the other's going to win this match because he said because we both said like Cena's going to blow his gasket over his pop, but I'm saying that's going to work against him.
Okay. Now, before we sit here and think that Cena's going to blow a gasket over what happened to his dad, bear this in mind. Edge did slap the shit out of his dad in his own fucking house, and all Cena did in return was what?
Nothing.
He lost.
Besides giving the FU off of a ladder through, like...
Oh, that don't count. That was after SummerSlam. That was after the bitch slap.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't even know what the fucking was actually called at that time, but yeah, it's, Cena lost in Boston in front of his family and friends, even after his dad got the taste slapped out of his mouth by a Canadian.
Yeah, so, well... Big Red, you got any other predictions before we have to go and all get drunk for this weekend?
Too late.
Yeah, too late, yeah.
Y'all crazy.
Oh, my God. We know who that is. That's Aaron Hernandez. So how's Prism?
You goddamn right, Aaron Hernandez.
Jeez, dude. I used to respect you, but right now, you kind of suck.
Shut up.
You fucked up my fantasy team, Aaron. You had to sit here and just go and shoot somebody, you dick. Don't drop
guys,
the phone.
Wait a minute, guys. I have bad news. That was not Aaron Hernandez.
You know what, you guys? You're done. You're done.
Guys, we are running a bit over, so,
so you are done.
We have to end
continue this on After Dark.
Yeah, we'll have to save it for After Dark, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. We have to end the show because I'm sure Elle is either tapping myself or Carol on the shoulder right now to say, end it so we can all get drunk for After Dark. So, for myself and Kara and Captain On and Lady X and Big Red and the Canadian Destroyer, Rob Goslin, and for apparently Aaron Hernandez, and somewhere around here I know Kamala Anthony is listening to us, this has been our Royal Rumble.
Are you going to forget me too, Doug?
Rock
see how it is, bro.
Rock and Reese, who, by the way, Wednesday, tune into him on Ring Rockers and TNA Wrestle on Thursdays. Those are the only shows I highly recommend. And Overload as well. So till next Friday when we're back doing our normal thing, bitching about all the main events and talking about Ring of Honor, this has been the main event saying have a good weekend, enjoy the Royal Rumble, enjoy the Ring of Honor pay-per-view, and we will see you next week, everybody.
Sierra Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Filter, Shield.